Welcome to another electrifying episode of the NRL Live Chat 2.0 podcast. Get ready for all the footy action and insights you crave. Here are your dynamic hosts, PJ and Breno.
G'day footy fans, welcome to another ripper episode of NRL Live Chat 2.0 podcast. We're your dynamic duo of hosts and tipsters extraordinaire. I'm Breno, of course. I'm here with the legend himself, PJ. How you going, mate?
Oh, I'm going good, buddy. It was a massive weekend last week. So many big news stories this week as well. So looking forward to getting into it.
Yeah, we'll get that in just a second. Yeah, so be sure to join the chat, everyone, as we go. We'd love to see your tips as well. Tips, I said tips. Also, join our NRL Live Chat 2.0 Facebook group page. All right, let's go check it out. New graphic there for our footy news. Okay, so a bit of breaking news. Yesterday. Teams will be heading to the States and running amok, bringing the game back to Vegas. It's been announced next year, March 1, the kickoff for the 2025 season, and there'll be 4 games played on the same day. So that's 8 teams. Yeah, crazy. 8 teams, one place. Alliance. Is it Allegiant or Allegiance? It's Allegiance.
Allegiant.
Yeah, Allegiant. Hey, Jim. Downtown in Vegas, baby. Yeah. Next year they've added a Super League match as well. Games there. So yeah, the Super League match is Wigan Warriors and Wellington Wolves. That kicks off the quadruple header. Also got a women's international test auxiliary taking off England's women's team. So that's the NRL. It kicks off the 2025 season with Raiders and Warriors, followed by Brisbane and Sharks. This is going to be massive, PJ. What do you reckon?
Oh, mate, we went this year. It was an absolute fracking week. We went for 9 days, actually. It was amazing.
I was going to say, some of the viewers may not remember that, but yeah, you went to the game, so yeah.
Yeah, went to the game in Vegas. Wife's a Sharks fan. Well, really, the Sharks wouldn't get it this year, so you got to have a break and save up some more shoulder. But Sharks are in, so she's now trying to get me to go along to the game.
Got a bit of footage there.
So that was our view.
Game, yeah.
That was our view from the stand. It was a tracking night. It was very windy. There's me and the missus.
Couple.
Yeah.
Having fun.
Love you, man. And in front of the Luxor, which is just down from where we were staying at the Excalibur. It was a short walk to the stadium. It was a dust storm that day. And, the rest of the time, though, awesome time. Very expensive. Be careful. But great time to have in Vegas.
Yeah, I've seen NRL release a package. They range from like $700 up to $6,000.
Yeah, direct flight packages, 5 days, I think it's about $4,000. Rip off. Just organise it yourself, trust me. Way too expensive going with the NRL.
A little bit more.
Sorry, NRL.
I'm sure they're used to that. Okay, so Eels' search for a new coach is finally over. In a new era, possibly for Parramatta. Jason Riles has been appointed the next head coach for Para. Currently assistant coach for Bellamy at the Storm. The Eels depart the Victorian Carpet following the conclusion of 2024. He's got a 4-year deal with Parramatta announcing this on Monday. He personally thinks what happened here. He possibly wants to have time off in September to change, I guess.
Yeah, well, it didn't really surprise me. I thought Michael Maguire would get that job. I think he's the right type of coach for the type of team that Parramatta are. But Jason Riles, he's been waiting in the wings. He's been studying under Bellamy. He's got to have some good football knowledge in his brain when he takes that Parramatta job on. He knows there's going to be a lot of pressure. Para fans, God bless you. They've been suffering for a long time. Made the grand final a couple of years ago, but met a red hot Panthers side that night, and really haven't been close since. So he's got a job ahead of him, but I reckon he's a good sign.
He knocked back on the job. the Dragons too.
So. Shane Flanagan, good on him. He's doing well.
Okay, let's go check out some results for round 18.
All right, round 18 kicked off with the Rabbits.
Look out.
Winners again. 5 in a row, 7 if you count the buys. They got over Parramatta 32-16 in a good performance. I thought both teams really gave it to each other, and I was glad that Moses was in, because that would have been a big excuse if he was out. But Parramatta just not getting it right. South looked much better, but unfortunately now with Latrell out for a month, it might be a challenge for the Bunnies moving forward. He's creating just about everything in attack at the moment. A good win from the Rabbits. Any comments on that one, mate? No? You happy for me?
Done well. What's that, 5 in a row now?
That's 5 in a row, yeah. And then the Friday night I was at the pub. Adrian, Dylan and Sam. I was at the pub with the boys watching the game on the big screen down Miranda RSL. Beautiful. Somehow the Sharks lost. They were definitely the better team, I thought, but they just couldn't put it together. The Titans just seemed to score every chance they got, and the Sharks just couldn't get it together. They came back at the end, but it wasn't enough.
Titans led 20-6 with
Yeah, Sharks come back at the end, but yeah, just I think it was 12 or 14 nil to start the game. Even Fitzgibbon came out and said, we just got to stop doing that. These slow starts are hurting.
Do you know what it did though? It ruined my tips, ruined my perfect round. Tipping Sharks.
Yep, I had one in a row as well at this point, so it ruined my perfect round. I tipped the Sharkies. All right, and then in match 3. The late game on Friday night, we had a extremely exciting match where the Broncos and the Panthers played out a 14-6 victory to the Panthers. It was a good game. I thought it was a good game. There wasn't much in it the entire match, but the Panthers definitely too strong in the end. Broncos got 6 losses in a row now, I think it is. They're really struggling to find some form. They got the Dragons this week. They probably need to win that match. Yeah, and then in the first game on Saturday, the early game, I'm putting this down, quote me, match of the season. Match of the season. That was the best game I've seen all year. It took 87 minutes to find a winner. Just the try-line defence, the attack from both teams, the scramble defence, the desperation, the field goals hitting the post, it just had everything. It was the best game I've seen all year.
It was pretty good, yeah. It got a bit frustrating at the end, all these hot shots at the goals, and no one could slot it. Like, come on, someone's got to kick it.
Yeah. And then Matty Burton, he hit it the first time and it bounced off, and the second time he hit it, it went through. Yeah. So Bulldogs fans will be happy. Little Jet, my little grandson, here you go, Jet. Doggies won. And then good mate Dave, who watches every week. Good on you, Doggies. They're coming back.
Before we go on any further, PJ, so forget about the race in the minor premiership. We'll talk about Melbourne in a second. It's really boring. The Storm look like they're going to get the minor premiership. Whatever, boring. Something more exciting, I think. This is the race that we should be watching. We've got 2 teams going for the wooden spoon. You've got the Tigers paying $1.91 and the Eels are paying $2.50. Who's going to get it?
Mate, they're 4 points clear last, the 2 of them. And the Para dropped the last. The week before last with a bye, and then they got out of last by losing.
That was weird. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
They're so close on for and against. 145 for the Eels, 151 for the Tigers. It just depends who loses by the more, decides who's going to be on the bottom.
Anyway, let's have a look at what happened at Tigers and Storm. Kiwis halfback Jerome Hughes turning in another 5-star performance. Storm come from behind Yeah, that's not really nice. Overpower West Tigers and maintain their position on the top of the ladder. Minor premiership, beating the Tigers 40-28.
Yep, that was an interesting game. I couldn't believe you. Storm, hang your heads in shame. You let the Tigers score 20. What are you doing? What are you doing?
They hung in there.
Yeah.
Credit to them. Anyway, let's go and look at Cowboys and Sea Eagles. Jacob Saab hat trick and a golden point field goal from Bailey Sherry Evans. So Manly posted an important win over at Townsville against the desperate Cowboys. Manly winning 21-20. Another field goal contest that was frustrating.
Very frustrating. But Bailey Sherry Evans, if anyone's going to kick a field goal the exact moment you need it, that guy is just a marksman. But Cowboys threw that one away. They absolutely should have won that game in regular time. But Manly, somehow too strong. I've got another kick wrong.
Oh, okay, so Roosters and Dragons. Sydney Roosters, in short, everyone's favourite bad boy, Jared Hargraves, celebrated his milestone game in style, downing the Dragons 42-12. JWH, the veteran prop, became the Foundation Club's most capped player of all time, 307 games, coming up with 143 metres, 6 stitches in the head, and a sin binning as the Roosters climbed to third on the road. Yeah, he is a bit of a mess.
Solid 4 weeks off for him for something that maybe deserved a week. I don't know what the NRL are doing. He's been cited so many times and gotten off, which were absolute jokes. And this one, barely a week, maybe a week, and he gets 4. How do you work it out, honestly? How do you work it out?
Anyway, the last game of the round, we have the Knights and Raiders. Tonga inspired the Knights to a tense 16-12 victory over the Raiders in the first game back since round 7. The Knights jumped out 16-6 leaders early in the second half. Didn't set the kicks clear. Canberra had other ideas and had a fierce rally and desperate bid to level the scores at the end. And there was a turning point there, I think. The Raiders got that intercept tries. Knights would have, if they scored there, I think they would have run away with it even more. Yeah, big fight back by the Raiders, but
that was another good game. Yeah, that was another good game. Knights getting home. Did Canberra score? I vaguely remember Canberra scoring at the end, but it was disallowed for some reason. They tied up the match. Yeah, they tied up the match. Disallowed. Yeah, he knocked it on, that's right, yeah. So it was another really good game. The Knights starting to find some consistency. The Raiders just not really getting the job done still, so it's going to be interesting to see what that does to the points table. That'll look.
Right. Storm sitting on top, 4 points in front of Penrith. In front of Roosters, so the 4 look like they're battling it out. And as we keep saying, 5th down to probably 15th, even 14th, and battling out for the rest of the top 8 spot in the last quarter of the season.
4 points between 5th and 13th. Anything can happen in this season, I'll tell you now. It's a close one. Roosters up in the top 3. They were a lot better than I shouldn't say that. They were what I expected. Dragons were a lot worse than what I thought would happen. I thought Dragons would put up a bit more of a fight. I know it was a big day for Jared and the Roosters, but the Dragons just kind of gave up a little bit.
Yeah, I think we said that last week. That was probably going to be the game to watch, but yeah, Roosters tended.
Yeah, well, that was the one I said last week that the Dragons need to stand up for to prove their title credentials, and they're exactly where I thought they would. 30 points off the pace with anyone is going to win the comp. So, Bulldogs still hanging in 5th, Cowboys in the 8th, Knights up to 9th.
Yeah,
who would have thought? A few weeks ago, they
were
down languishing with the Bunnies. We're only 2 points behind you, but 5 places behind you. So we've got to keep winning, but tough match this week without Latrell, so we'll see what happens.
Let's take a look at how our tips went. Look at me go. Best one I've had all year.
7. The Sharks did cost you a perfect
It
round.
did cost you a perfect round. 30. But look,
So we differed on two of them. You got them both
you got
right.
them both right.
That's catching him up. I'm 82 points. Breno's 79. How many points are you? Let us know in the chat.
Yeah, absolutely.
Type it in now. Put in your score. Have a look at your ESPN footy tips or wherever you tip your footy tips. And let us know what your score is. If you're beating us or if you're trailing as well.
Ooh, yes, look at that.
It's quite ridiculous.
That's it.
Hi, honey.
Let's have another look at it. There we go. We're in progress.
It's a great time. You got to do it if you can.
Well, I'm so keen. Yeah, the money situation and the travel and
Yeah. Well, no nights, right?
we'll talk about maybe next year.
Yeah.
There's room to get around. Let's have a look at it.
Feel for the Sharks, though. I must admit, fly all the way to Vegas to get people. They're a good side. And, they're going to be tough to beat. All right,
Let's
game one.
get into round 19.
Yeah, game one, the Rabbitohs and the Dolphins. What do you think about this one, mate?
You got 5 in a row. Keep it going. But yeah, I tipped the Dolphins.
Yeah. Jai Gray's back, which is a big in for South. But my problem is when I've watched South over the last 5 weeks, when we've done really well, it's been Latrell really steering the ship and doing the kicks and creating a try assist. And, that one game that he missed against Manly, we were terrible. We still won 14-0, but we were terrible. We were directionless. Led 8-0 early and then didn't do anything until the last minute. So, very nervous about this one. I have tipped. Oh, you've gone early.
Yeah,
I've tipped the Dolphins.
It's gone. Anyway.
That's all right. You've got Dolphins 1-12 in that match. There we go. Breno's done the same. But I'll be cheering for South, obviously.
Go to school. Oh, okay. Me. On Friday, PointsBet Stadium, we've got the Sharks and the Tigers. Sharks are in 4th, Tigers in 17th. Oh, what's the weight there? The Sharks are paying $1.46, and Tigers $2.71. That loss is the Titans.
I messed you up, mate. I went first with the Rabbitohs game. I was just excited about it, so I'm sorry about that. It's always good when you lead us in, and then I just come in with some comments at the end. The Sharkies, as I said, really average last week. West Tigers, they had 40 put on them by the Storm at 28, so they're not going too terrible. They'll want to win this one. This is the one they want to win. Nico Hines out for, how long did I hear? 8 weeks? 8 weeks with a broken leg? Nico Hines out 8 weeks, I'm pretty sure I heard, with a broken leg. Daniel Atkinson has come in, and Braden Trimble will switch to 7. Now, I think Atkinson should have been 6 with Nico. They were working really good at the start of the season. When the Sharks were hitting some good form, it was actually when Braden went out of the team. But he's back. He deserves his chance. He didn't really guide him around last week, but he's got to take the scruff of the neck this week. But he did score a good try. I've gone Sharks 1-12, not with any confidence at all. Not with any confidence at all.
Yeah,
Yep, both teams coming off double losses. Both teams desperate to win.
Tigers won earlier, which is very early.
Yeah, that was the only game the Sharks lost in the first 10 weeks. They were on.
Alright, let's have a look at the next game. At Seabar Stadium on Saturday at 5:30. Titans taking on the Eels. Solid draw again. Titans in 15th, Eels 16th. And Titans are paying $1.43 after their win against the Sharks. Eels after a loss against the Rabbitohs.
Yeah. Yeah, the Eels are going to struggle in this one. No Mitch Moses, obviously, Origin players are out. I think Kieran Foran is just doing such a good job. I think he's playing career best form. I think he's playing better than he played in Mint when he won a comp and and was playing his best football. I think Titans will win this one, but Parramatta, they're always trying. They're always having a go.
Yeah, they've been unlucky in some of the games. They're down near the bottom, and not a good spot to be this time of the year.
Taken Titans 13 plus.
Okay.
You've taken them 1 to 12.
1 to 12.
Yep, but they've been very close the last 2 times they've played. Wow, look at that. Titans won 26-24, and then Parramatta won 25-24. So get on the pick the score. Someone's going to be 24.
Okay, let's go into the next game. We've got Broncos and Dragons at Suncorp on Saturday at 7:35. Broncos have got the money, $1.46. Dragons $2.72 with sports bets. Both coming off a loss, so this will be interesting. Both these teams knocking on the door of the 8th and trying to get back into the 8th. The Broncos are, so get the points on this one.
Yeah, it'll be a tough game for both teams. The Broncos, I think they lost 6 in a row. They're really struggling, but the Dragons last week, it was really poor. Their effort, their attention to detail and their attack. Mostly their defence was paper thin. So Broncos for me, for home, I think they'll get the point in this one.
Yep. Yeah, we both got Broncos 1 to 12.
Both got 1 to 12.
Broncos smashing back in March. That was before Origin.
Different team, yeah. Adam Andrews was in there, and when he plays, it's almost like 18 more points. So, such a good player.
Right, then we head over to the last game. We've got the game this week, isn't it? Sunday at Four Pines Stadium. We've got at 4:05 Sea Eagles up against the Knights. Sea Eagles in 7th, Knights in 9th. Paying $3. Sea Eagles paying $1.39. Two favourites. So look at that. They go for the week last week. Come on, Knights. Come on.
We tried Tommy Turbo in the centres for one match. He's gone now. Fullback's out, injured. Get his name. Him. No Delacheria. So, Manly, I think, will struggle. Where's Callum Holland?
He's an Origin. He's playing in the Queensland game. Off the bench. So,
Is he named in the 17?
yeah.
Oh.
As far as I know, yeah, we'll have a look at that in a minute. We've got it there.
Oh, okay. I wasn't unaware of that. I tipped the Knights here. I might be changing that tip.
Yeah, so we lost
I did not realise he was out.
And Gagai is playing in Origin as well, so
Don't get guys out as well.
yeah.
Could be trouble.
It's going to be a tough one. Look, we
That's
tipped.
interesting.
Yeah,
Both gone 1 to 12 Knights.
Yeah, I'm not confident, but tip my team.
32 all draw last year.
Yeah, that was
Wow.
We should have won that game by plenty.
Yeah. Manly on the win-loss rotation, win-loss, win-loss, win, so they're going to lose. Hopefully.
Okay, let's see. I don't know if I've set this up yet. Have I? Yes, I have. There we go. Here's our tip for this week, round 19. So we've all tipped the same. I think it was John 13 plus and Titans. So we're not going to be nuts with it this week.
Yep. It's pretty standard, I reckon.
People are probably the same way. Maybe not the Knights, but
The Bunnies could win that game, Manly could win that game. And you never know. Titans have not been super consistent. Parramatta could get up. I can't see the Dragons winning at all.
yeah.
And the rest of them, I think, are up in the air.
See what happens.
Yeah. See what happens. Is that background, mate? Is that napkin or is that a jersey?
I think it's supposed to be
Jersey
people
print?
are football.
No, I
No, I thought it was chocolate.
Oh, looks good. I like it. Looks like a white jersey, little spots in it.
Yeah. That's right.
So Origin next week, who's
Here
pumped?
we go. Wednesday night, State of Origin, bring it on. Big
Love it.
side. Yeah. Maroons are chasing their 3rd straight Origin series, and the Blues are here to stop them. Let's go.
We got to win one in Queensland eventually. Come on, if it's the ever of the year, this is the year. We got to take it. Ryan knows how to win. Trust me, I know. Let's get him. Where will you be watching Origin, mate?
I will probably be at work. Yes, I will be.
You'll be working that night. Big night at the bar there, pouring some beers.
Yes, we'll be watching at the same time.
Yep. Pouring me some Carlton drafts. Yep.
So yeah, some stats to take out of last couple of games. So Queensland have scored 56 points. New South Wales have scored 48. Completion rate. This is interesting. New South Wales has got 86%. Queensland's got 75%. And tackle efficiency 88.6%. New South Wales at 84. So the Blues have maybe that second game where they really dominated and lifted those stats up a bit.
Well, the first game was pretty close. Till about 15 to go, Queensland got a couple of three late tries to blow the score out. So can't really judge that first game with the Suwali 7 send off. Ridiculous. So it'll be a cracking game though. Both winning teams got 38. So it's pretty cool.
Check out the New South Wales team. So there are not too many chambers there, but we've got Breno P.J. jumped in and shows Barnett. Faces Blues.
Strong across the park to me.
Yeah, missing a solution, of course, to injury. Yeah, Matt Burton's 18th man as well. Breno P.J. doesn't pull up right, but apparently he stands with fine for his hamstring.
Nice.
PJ's hit the pin, go.
I'm here.
It's gone off my screen.
Yeah, I saw. I'm a brick wall, mate. That's how strong I am. What's the Queensland team?
Let's have a look at the Queensland. There he is, back.
There, I'm back.
Yeah, they've recalled the 22-game veteran Dane Gagai from the right. And Ponga's playing as well. 17 playing off the bench.
What a team. What a team. Yeah, both teams are really good. Yeah, it's going to come down to momentum. It's going to come back down to who controls the ball best. You showed that New South Wales were ahead in that department, but the crowd's going to have a massive impact. It's going to be one of the best Origins ever, I reckon.
Yeah, Cobo's back as well. Yeah, I think Blues need to shut down today. He scored pretty much every game in the last couple of years.
Agree.
See if Rick Walsh turns up this week. I can't remember seeing him in game 2.
Hey, Jack.
Press the last today. Alright, so yeah, that'll be a cracking game. Can't wait to watch that one. I think we might have a look at PJ's tip of the week. What do you reckon?
Oh, let's do it.
Do it.
PJ's tip of the week. Alrighty. Didn't go too great last week. 1 out of 4. I did get 3 out of 4 in tipping because the Storm did win, but it was 1 to 12 because they let the West Tigers score right at the end. And the Roosters, I had 1 to 12 to support the Dragons that actually have a go. But screw you, Michael. Cogger boys didn't turn up. 13 plus, thank you very much. And the Cowboys lost in extra time. It was very close to 1 to 12. That was very close to 1 to 12. It was minus. So, this week, are you ready? We're going. Yeah. Sharks, 1 to 12. With no confidence. Titans, 13 plus. Broncos, 1 to 12. Pretty confident of that one, except it might be 35. And Knights, 1 to 12. So that's PJ's tip of the week. If you want to win some big money, then go away from that and pick something else, because I'm still yet to get one right all year. Yeah, I'm responsible. PJ's hit on the week. I'm going to do a backflip on the screen
if you get it right.
if I got it. Multi-up.
I can't wait to see that.
Bang.
I just realised too, I'm getting quite a little heavy while we're live here, but I just realised I've got the opponent's beer.
Oh, you're on the wrong camera.
We're playing.
There's the wrong camera.
We're playing. We're playing Manly,
Right.
4 Pine.
Oh, 4
4
Pine.
Pine. Don't tell anyone.
Can't bring beer. You can't bring beer. Beer's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think that's all we've got time for tonight. We're a bit loose tonight. Maybe because of the beer. Hope you enjoyed all the footy action this weekend. Can't wait to come back and do it next week. But don't forget, next week is the State of Origin. We're going to do our podcast on Thursday since 5:30. So be sure to be watching. Get onto our group page and also onto our chat page when we get it going for the games or live score update. Enjoy the footy, PJ.
Yeah.
Have a good
And
weekend.
if you're out there and you're loving what we do, share it with your friends. Let them know about it. We're up to 17,000 followers now, which is amazing. But let's hit 20. Let's see how far we can take this. Love to get them on board. All right. Enjoy the week, everyone.
See you guys tonight.
Go the Bunnies. And go the Knights. Go New South Wales.
Go the Blues.
Thanks for tuning in to another action-packed episode of the NRL Live Chat 2.0 podcast. We hope you enjoyed the show. Be sure to check out all of the NRL Live Chat 2.0 action on our Facebook group page. Come and join the chat. Goodbye,